Yusuf reached out to me, feeling very, very conflicted about the emotions that he was feeling at work, and those emotions being seen as a sign of weakness because he was getting very, very reactive about things. The first step of working with Yusuf was to normalize the fact that emotions like anger, jealousy, betrayal, comparison, competition are normal at workspaces. They exist. What we have to focus on instead of being driven by them is to understand what is triggering these emotions. So once Yusuf began to mindfully pay attention to what were the triggers, he was also able to foresee the triggers because of the patterns around him. And that was when he was able to distance himself from the trigger, which meant that he didn't feel the need to react immediately. He could take a step back and then respond to that situation. Not only did this practice enable Yusuf to understand himself and what triggers him better, but it also enabled him to understand the emotions of people around him better, what triggered them. And that made him more empathetic. So the very thing that was actually a weakness for him became a strength because the way he was able to connect to his environment and his people and those around him was so much more better now because he understood things better. That's the power of mindfulness when it comes to what we call as emotional regulation.